Now it says
Hey,
live.
everybody, this is Daryl, aka the D from the Simply Incredible podcast. Here with Mr. Blue Monkey himself, Josh. Wait, I think that's trademark. That might be the beginning of the Joe Rogan show.
No, start it over.
None of this just happened.
A lot of things didn't just happen.
So, world-renowned artist Josh over here. He's got
world-renowned.
Yes, he's got such things as creatures.
You're going to show that stuff? I pulled that stuff out. Why are you showing it?
Hey, people don't want to see what you pulled out.
I thought you said it couldn't be dirty.
Well, I thought you were talking about comic books. I don't know what you're.
Oh, yeah, you got me on that one.
My good friend Leonard is in the house. What's up, Leonard? Thanks for joining us.
What's up? I don't know who you are, but hey.
He's got 20 grandkids.
Oh, wow.
That's the 20 GK there. Can you see the chat?
No. It's your podcast,
Daryl. Then you show your stuff then. What do you do?
What do you do? Well, I don't get paid to do this, I'll tell you that much.
I've heard rumors.
There. Let me reach over here and grab my stuff.
It's going to be that kind of party. Hello, Tim. Tim Burnham.
Ooh, Tim Burnham. I know that guy. He's okay.
Oh, wait. Leonard almost has 21 grandkids.
Almost.
I'm calling congratulations on this one.
Tested positive.
Yeah. Tested positive for child.
I have a growth.
Nolan Lavender, which I'm probably totally butchering your name, and if I am, I apologized.
Lavender, but you can call him the Nolan.
Okay, that's an I, not an E. How is it? How is it? There you go. There, can you see that?
Juice. Hi.
Juice.
Hi, broski.
Welcome to the podcast. Sir, please don't flex if you don't have any muscles.
Ooh, don't pull your shirt up either. Nobody wants to see that.
I'm scaring the children that don't watch the podcast. Oh, and this is very important too. There you go.
No, you're not.
There you go. It's your biggest fan.
Paige Parker is my biggest fan. biggest female fan. Nolan, you're the biggest male fan.
Oh.
I
don't have any fans.
Daryl is the
Actually, I have a ceiling fan.
You have a ceiling fan. Is it on?
It actually is on.
Oh, that's nice. I could see it flowing in your beard, maybe.
It's what I lovingly refer to as my Corona beard, because I started growing it when last day I worked.
I thought you started growing it when you were in the hospital.
What when I had my kidney transplant or my hip replacement? Yeah. Okay, so that was almost 9 years ago when I started growing the beard from.
It just now got to this state, full. So you showed this one, right?
Yes, I did.
So do you have
house. What's up, Bonafide?
Do you have any others? Now I see the comments. Okay, so you have that one. Okay.
I've got the limited edition one.
Oh, really? I got the super limited. It's blank.
I had one of those, and I gave it to one of my friends. The one that has been sick that you did. That I had you gave me one with the Joker.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. And I kept this one for me.
What?
I don't have anything else.
What is I forgot you got both of those. That's sad.
You're a mortal.
You have this one.
You're a mortal enemy. I do have that one. It's just not right here. Where did it go? I thought I had that right here too.
Buddy. Flash your comics up on the screen. Woo! This is weird. I got to go to the left to get it in the screen. So those two I did. Those three. The first one I didn't
Leonard
do.
Leonard wants to know this.
What?
Is that the same Paige Parker that pitched?
Maybe.
No.
We'll have to ask her.
No. No.
I like Leonard's photo. He's very becoming. I think he's in a video game too.
It's actually me, but they misspelled it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's Daryl.
Daryl.
Bonafide, what is going on, my friend? Ricky, what is going on? Ricky, do you want to come on and visit with us? Bonafide, do you want to come on and visit with us?
Fill my screen with faces. That sounded terrible. Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
All right.
A lot of dead air here. No, what's your name, Daryl?
Simply incredible.
What is that on your shirt?
It's the most wanted. It's a bunch of
see
DC
that part.
villains.
Huh?
It's a bunch of DC villains.
Oh,
Yeah, it's the good stuff.
it's the good stuff.
Not like this mediocre crap. Speaking of this, how can they get this? And that's how you plug an item right there.
We're 6 minutes in. What are we gonna do for the next? How long is this gonna go for?
Until we stop.
Ugh.
We got lots of good questions.
Okay. Well, we'll get to where you can get this stuff later. Oh, do you have
That's
the
called a
ash
cliffhanger.
can? Do you have this, Daryl?
I do not think I have that
Do
one.
not.
I do not have that one.
What about this one? Do you have this one?
I think I do have that one.
Really? No way you have this.
I think that's one of the ones I got when you were at the Roanoke show, Chris's show,
Wow.
like 2 years ago.
Dude, I haven't sold one of these in like 10 years.
Yeah, exactly, 2 years ago. Do you have this?
I drew that, so I had it at one point.
Do you have it now? You know how rare this thing is?
It's one of a kind, is it not?
Yeah, one of a kind, but also DC character on a Marvel card. There you go. There you go.
Well, do you have
Hashtag winning.
one of these?
I do not have one of those.
Yeah.
Who was that? Eartha Kitt?
And how do I end this? Where's the button? Oh, there's no button. Oh. Was that original Joker art in the background I see, or is that a print?
Of course, that's a print. How much money do you think I have?
If you're single, I don't know.
That's
More than me.
That is a very legitimate point there. I'm single. It's Alex Ross. It's a print. Sir Joker.
Oh, okay. It's in black and white. I didn't notice. It's very nice.
It's
I don't know what else is behind you other than that Cavalier thingy-majig. It's better than my wall. Concrete.
Hey, but you have a nice ceiling.
Oh. Vaulted, insulated ceilings.
Let me do this. Let me do this. I'm inviting Sir Richard.
Who's Sir Richard?
Gosh, he's old. 1973? Good Lord. Let's see if he can figure out how to actually make this thing work here. All right, there we go. So, one of the questions I have for you is this one. What's it like being at a show? Because you've been to many conventions where you go around, you meet artists and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What's it like being the artist that people are coming to meet?
It depends on who's coming to meet me. If I met them before, it's kind of, why are you here? Why are you coming up to me? I'm kind of an a-hole, so.
Wait a minute.
But I am appreciative of people coming up and saying hi and wanting to look at my stuff. And heck, even when they buy stuff, that's even more awesome. But the ones I actually like the most, strangely enough, is kids. What is that?
Thanks, mortal enemy. This is the kind of the treatment you'll get. Thanks, mortal enemy.
You want me to answer your question or not? Nah. It's actually kids that come up and they want to bring and show their comics they made. That's actually really, really fun.
That's
one
cool.
kid named Ryden. Oddly enough, his name is Ryden. He's a real cool kid. He comes and sees me every show I'm at. It's like I have a magnet somewhere on my person. But
ain't nobody want to know that.
Well, too late. The 4 people that are on here know now.
He sold all his pops to get original art.
Come again?
That's what Bonafide said. Now my question is, you talking about him or me?
Oh, pop?
I still have all my pops that I'm trying to sell, but the corona, it made me not be able to go sell them.
Well, he's obviously talking about you. I own no pops.
Yes. I sold my pops so I could get this original art.
What is that, a gun? You can't show that on YouTube. Golly. Freaking.
Oh, here you go. Here you go. Bonafide says, oh.
Whenever? What is it, hard to get?
Apparently it's a limited edition.
Oh yeah, Nolan is my booth babe. Yeah.
Is that Paige?
No.
I mean, she's your number one fan.
Yeah, but she's married. She can't hang out with me.
What does it mean? She can't just be there, like this. Talk to this guy. Wait, this way. Don't talk to this guy. Let's see.
No, Nolan is a good booth babe. I'll say that.
I don't know Nolan. I can't laugh or not laugh. I don't know.
You know the guy that sells the Hero Clicks at Big Lick?
No. I mean, of course I do. What are you thinking?
Well, when you meet him, you'll forget about me. I mean, everybody does. Nobody cares about me. See?
Yeah. Well,
no response. No.
I literally was thinking about Nolan and his Hero Clicks. I forgot you were here. How did you get started in art?
I was born that way.
All right, Lady Gaga.
But she'd say that I was born that way.
She has an entire song called "I Was Born That Way."
Dude, gorillas. I don't listen to Lady Gaga.
I didn't listen to Lady Gaga until I was like, she can actually sing really, really well. But that's okay. I still got my Metallica, my Slayer, my Pantera, got my Gaga mixed in. I got my baby metal. I got all kinds of stuff. I don't have any country.
Really? That's shocking.
Really? Why?
Well,
with this fancy beard, he living in Central Virginia.
You just go.
If it was like Dixie, I don't.
Daryl, shut up. You want me to answer your question?
Yeah.
Stop looking at your phone.
Well, I'm trying to. Ricky,
this is going to be a long night.
That's what she said.
No, she didn't.
No, she didn't.
No, I mean, I've been drawing since I was real little, before I can even remember. my parents say that first drawing they remember me doing is of the California raisins on a napkin. Pretty sure I just pooped on the napkin, but that's what they said.
You ate a peach and there was a pit.
But I have one of my earliest paintings was from preschool, and it was of a purple dinosaur, a T-Rex. Just FYI, Barney didn't exist yet.
I was going to say, did he love you and did you love him?
Hey, ugly man. Wait, 3 ugly men. Good gosh. Is he frozen?
I think it might be.
Oh, man.
I tell you what, I know there, though.
It's like one of those news correspondents where they only have a photo. It's like...
Let's take him out of terrifying people.
I'm sorry, Ricky. Come back. Please. Don't leave me with him.
But he's frozen. Now he's not even there at all.
I wish I wrote something on the bottom of this mug.
Have you ever seen the IT crowd?
Yep, I'm trying to look for his mug with his face on the bottom.
That would have been awesome. It was right there.
He's like, look at this. There's nothing on there. This is in my mug.
Okay, can you hear me or no?
We can hear you now.
Okay, finally. Good God.
And that nasal hair is scaring the children.
You hush. Hi, folks.
He sounds like the Tiger King.
I sound like the Tiger King? What?
It's that Carol Baskin.
Killed your husband whacking.
Fish, Crime Alley, what are y'all guys doing tonight?
Ricky, what are you doing? Going to the dungeon or something?
No, this is my house. It's just that
wandering around your house?
Yes, I'm wandering around my house. I'm totally unprepared for this.
Glug, glug, glug.
Yum.
Wait a minute. This is Virginia. Was that sweet tea?
Yes, that was sweet tea. We from Virginia. We drink sweet tea. And Mountain Dew.
Is anyone all jacked up on the Mountain Dew?
I'm always jacked up on the Mountain Dew. Sorry, I'm very, very out of it. It's been a long day.
You notice how he's holding his phone down? He looks like a giant.
What?
You look like a giant.
Yeah, like his head's almost
like a giant.
Giant. Oh God.
Oh, gee.
What?
That was uncalled for.
You're uncalled for.
Well, that's legitimate. You know, at any moment I can hit one button and I'll leave. Y'all still be here alone.
You'll be here alone, or will you be talking to yourself then?
Yeah, no, those 5 people that are on the comments, gone.
Everybody.
I can't see the comments when I'm in the chat with you guys for some reason. I don't know what's up with that.
Neither
okay,
can
don't
he.
worry about it.
It's okay. I can see him.
That's not helping me.
Treasure is
You
comic.
don't like that cigarette?
Fish is in the house. Crime Alley. Bonafide.
I was trying to look at myself in the camera to light my cigarette. That was really a good idea. Eyebrows are going to be gone.
Well, with a face like that, no one's going to notice.
Boom.
So anyway.
Anywho. Hi, guys. How y'all doing tonight?
Super.
I saw a G.I. Joe, some G.I. Joe stuff earlier today. I was thinking about you.
Where?
On the Instagram, somebody was selling some stuff.
I thought you meant like you saw some of the classified stuff in the stores. I was like, I didn't think it was supposed to hit yet.
No. I don't
Do you know about the classified wave?
It's not classified, but there's my wave.
So Hasbro's putting out a 6-inch line, sort of like the Star Wars Black Series for G.I. Joe. And it started off with Snake Eyes. It's going to have Duke, Roadblock, Scarlet, a couple of other ones. I think it's like 6 figures to start off the classified series. But what?
How many centimeters?
Centimeters?
I don't know how many centimeters 6 inches is.
Josh, I think this is for you. Nope.
13.
I'm here and offended that you don't consider me your #1 female fan.
Well, sorry, Jack.
Who's your number one female fan? Me?
Paige. Come on, man.
You're like number 12 on the female fan list.
I'm
Where's
offended.
your glasses?
In the house, I took them off.
You look weird without your glasses.
I know, man. I'm going to go put them on here pretty soon.
I slept in a bed with you.
I know. We spooned.
Yeah,
I thought
we
I'd be
did.
your number one fan. What crap?
Well, you got to work a little harder than that.
Where did Daryl go? He's gone.
Sorry, I didn't want to be a part of that.
This is now the Ginter and Terry podcast. Daryl got himself out of his own podcast because we suck.
Man, y'all talking about spooning and stuff. I'm like, it's y'all. Y'all have fun. Y'all enjoy
He
it.
had a sleeping bag on. It was fun.
Man, that first night was terrible.
It was between David snoring and me sounding like I was wheezing and dying to death, according to y'all, and just nobody got any sleep at night.
Something?
What?
Was this at Heroes?
Yeah, it was a Heroes.
It's probably the
Yeah,
time that I wasn't invited. Had to get my own room like 20 miles away.
Yeah, that was your
because
choice.
you were like, I don't know if I want to go or not.
It's all right. It's all right.
Josh was a last minute addition because he played the I'm too poor to get my own room card.
Right.
And now Josh is gone.
He's falling and he can't get up.
My phone fell.
Your phone fell.
My phone fell.
I don't have a dedicated space to sit and do this at the moment because my toy and comic rooms are under construction at the moment.
Well, what you got on the front porch?
What?
You on the front porch?
I'm on the front porch at the moment, yes.
You got that chicken across the street coming around?
The chicken?
The chickens.
Oh, no, they're sleeping at the moment. Stupid chickens.
Or your cat's got them.
No.
Get your banjo out.
They have guineas now too. Tell me how freaking annoying it is to be out here at 4 o'clock in the morning getting ready to go to work and all you hear is "Gah!" and then chickens crowing.
Well, why do you make that noise to annoy them?
I tried. I screamed at them one morning and it did nothing. They just kept going. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go back in the house and find a dedicated space to sit because this sucks.
Hey, Daryl, next time Ricky's on, you need to have like a cigarette counter to see how many times he goes to take a cigarette.
Oh, like try going somewhere with him. It's like every 2 minutes.
I stopped like once on our whole trip to Charlotte, so I don't want to hear it.
Times on the time I went.
You're lucky my memory's bad because I want to say it was more than once.
No, just once.
All right.
Hold, please. Is that better?
Who was
Yeah,
that?
that's a lot better.
Is that Clark Kent?
It hides your
like
eyebrow.
Superman and Clark Kent. Ah, okay. Better.
Why do I feel like he's got it taped to his junk?
What? Because it is. He says hello. What is wrong with us tonight? So many things. So many things.
Dennis Hayes is in the house. What's up, Mr. Hayes? When this is over, I'm screenshot that face he just made for the guinea.
Oh God! Please don't.
You can look for that on Instagram at Dennis. Was it Dennis from Hybrid?
And then
It's,
print it on like
Dennis
piece of
Hybrid.
paper and put it up. Have you seen this man?
Have you seen this man? And if you have, we feel sorry for you.
That's legitimate.
Mountain Dew.
That high quality H2O.
Guys, Dr. Pepper.
I'll switch to Gatorade here in a little while to replenish the fluids. So, okay, let's talk about the whole like comic world, man. What's going on?
Dude, yes.
Yes, that's a good idea.
Oh,
That's a good idea.
I didn't know I could do that.
Oh, that's much
What?
better.
I can do that.
Yeah, I don't want to see myself anyway.
That's legitimate.
Right? I mean, who does?
Your mom, your
I'm trying to think.
I'm kind of iffy on both of those.
Your daughters?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
So I'll have to go in here in a little while and pull out these awesome commissions that some really awesome artist guy did for me here recently. They were pretty cool.
Matt Slay?
No, not him. And you wonder why he's your mortal enemy. Oh, Lord.
Hey, this is the first podcast he's ever been on. I told him
the last
from here.
And the last.
Wow. I mean, all those other people being dissed.
Hilarious.
So what are we going to talk about?
Comic shop open soon. What do you think? Anything y'all looking for in the world of comics?
I mean, not particularly at this point in time. I mean, I'm switched more to, like I've said in their podcast before, I've been doing more toys than anything. But comic wise, I mean, I can never pass up a really good deal. So it all depends on what I see.
I wish I could change your nickname on here so I could put it as Rich Boy.
Man seems to think I'm rich for some reason.
I ain't got no money, but I just spent $500 on some action figures. I'm broke. I'm going to see Billy and get some comics.
No, I was going to see Billy and just happened to buy comics while I was there because, couldn't pass up the deals.
I'm broke.
I'm weak.
My heater just broke. It's the dead of winter. I need more books.
Well, how is he supposed to stay warm? He's got to burn something.
I really have not been buying much. Right? I sold a lot of stuff. I mean, that's where I've gotten a lot of what I've gotten is from selling and trading. I found a good source in guy that's in Ohio who runs a shop, and he does a lot of trading back and forth. And I've gotten some good stuff from him and traded some stuff with him. He's a collector as well as a shop owner, so some of the stuff that I have doubles of, he doesn't have. So we trade stuff back and forth. I end up getting things that I want. It's a good deal. Works out well. Ricky the Guinea.
So do any of y'all get new books, or you just? I know Ricky, you're pretty much getting old stuff.
I have been getting some new. I've got, I think, 6 titles a month that I collect. I get Batman, Spawn, Basket of Heads by Joe Hill, which is an amazing read. Redneck, Baby Teeth.
Aren't they done?
Do what?
Aren't they done?
No. They're just coming out sporadically, like every 2 or 3 months they'll have an issue pop up. It's not consistent at all.
I thought that last Baby Teeth was Baby Teeth. I think it's like issue 25 or something.
I just got I had my comic shop mail me my books, and 3 months worth of books was like 12 comics. I mean, it wasn't that much.
Dang.
Yeah, I don't get many new books, but I mean, there is some good reading out there. I'd rather put that money into the older stuff, because the new stuff, you're going to be able to find it at any point. I mean, there's plenty of it flooding the market. You're always going to be able to find it. This older stuff's getting harder and harder to find. That's where I'm at with it. So,
Daryl, where do you get your comics from?
I don't really get new comics anymore. We don't have any shops, and I was getting them from Midtown, and they started getting so far late on stuff, and I was like, it's not that big a deal. So I really haven't bought any new. When I went for one of my checkups for my ankle, and I stopped by a shop and picked up a few new books, but that's pretty much it. I'm just waiting for them all to hit dollar bins. And the sad part is like 6 months after release, most of them are.
Yeah. I get my stuff from DCB. So, and then if I have DCB service.
Oh, okay.
But if I miss a month or something, I'll go local and find those back issues I need to get.
Local.
Yes, actually, it was local.
Ooh.
How close are you to the layer now?
To the layer?
Yeah.
Well, since finding out there's 2 layers up here, I am 5 minutes from one and maybe 10, 15 minutes from the other.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Pretty soon they'll be like the Jeffersons. 7 locations, 1 near you. Come on, that's a 1970s joke. Y'all got to get that.
I was born in 82. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I was born in 73, but I do know what you're talking about.
George and Wheezy.
So when were you born, Daryl?
1972.
Wow, it's a good year.
He's the old one in this group.
I am.
Old.
Yeah. This is dinner because I can't chew.
What? Because your teeth is bads. What was that?
I think one of my kids just yelled out millennials.
Hippies?
Millennials! Stupid millennials!
That's great.
Man, that sounds like something that come out of a horror movie.
Yeah, I have a stack. I have about 150 some new issues that I haven't read yet. I mean, it's in a Deadpool short box. So I've been steadily going through those.
Is good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. If you get a chance, check out Crime Alley Comics. He has a great series where he talks about artists that profiles. Really, really good. If you get a chance, check out Crime Alley Comics. Go.
Like a YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's much better than mine.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I mean, again, you start at the bottom and then you work your way up.
They're checking your channel to see what not to do.
Very much. Like, how do we interview someone? Not like that.
Not like that guy right there.
I got all dressed up for this.
That's
I
dressed
put
up.
pants on for this.
Make that wrong.
That's great. It's hilarious.
It's getting hot in here. Whew.
I know. The zingers are just zinging.
Zinging.
So apparently I'm the only one that reads new books.
What's good?
I mean, what are you reading right now?
What am I reading? I'm reading Farmhand, which is an image book.
Right.
That is about
the farm.
It's a farm that uses plants to create a.
And this is the origin of the farm.
Hands is one thing, ears, like body parts to transplant to people, and it just goes all to heck. And it's them trying to quarantine all this stuff to keep it from getting out because it's starting to mutate and take over. What are you doing?
Where did Daryl go?
I'm right here.
He wants us to see him. He wants us to see his nifty figure back there that I'm very jealous of.
We can't tell what it is.
Pretty sure it's me.
Should I reach way over there? Okay. You know what? Y'all will be right back. This is brought to you by Bane. And
Love it.
we're back.
And we're back.
Are we?
Yes.
What else? Oh, Murder Falcon.
What?
Y'all heard of that?
No.
Murder Falcon. All right, hold on. Let me grab this.
Murder Falcon.
Murder Falcon. Sounds like a Marvel, like zombies type of thing. It's Murder Falcon. Did you freeze again, Ricky?
No, why?
Because you're frozen?
Oh, hold on. Let me check.
I can hear you just fine.
You can hear me just fine?
Yeah.
Well, you probably don't want to see me anyway, so it works out.
That's legitimate. That's legitimate.
So there's Murder Falcon. It is literally a falcon that fights monsters. And this blonde kid plays guitar, like heavy metal music, and it powers the falcon to fight monsters. And so they get a band together to help him, fight these monsters. It's kaiju monsters type stuff. But it's by Daniel Warren Johnson. He did Extremity for Image, and he's a mad good artist guy. I mean, he's really freaking good.
Artist guy.
He's super fast. He's super fast too. So that's one. And oddly enough, I got this.
Superman, the Dark Multiverse.
Yeah.
I haven't even heard of that.
This was
They've got a second part to the Dark Metal coming out here pretty soon. I've heard it looks pretty good.
Yeah, I've got this one, and I think the Green Lantern one, and I forget what the Nightfall. But this one was really freaking good. It's basically, it gets to the point where Superman dies from Doomsday, and Lois Lane just goes super pissed off and becomes Superman. I guess the Eradicator gives her his power, and she basically just almost destroys the planet. He eventually, obviously, Superman comes back, and when he does, he sees what she's done, and I think she kills him again or something like that. But it was a really good read. So if you can get this, I highly recommend it.
I'll definitely look into that.
I'm not a huge Superman fan, but did you check out the DC Black series? Well, it's not Black series; it's Black Label. Superman Year One.
I have them. I haven't read them yet.
They are so good, man.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, Daniel Warren Johnson did the Wonder Woman Black Label. I think it's Dead Earth or something like that.
Dead Earth, yeah. I picked up the first issue. I haven't had a chance to read it yet.
Yeah, like I said, I have a huge pile of stuff. I'm trying to think what else I've read. But
Tim Burnham wants to know, Josh, have you gotten the Daniel Warren Johnson commission?
No, he's expensive. Unfortunately. I mean, if y'all go on Instagram and look him up, I mean, his artwork is freaking amazing. And
yeah.
God Tank's in the house. What's up, God Tank?
He is good. Josh is too busy buying nice books from people to be able to afford commissions.
What do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean?
I happen to know
saying.
Oh, that.
Oh, that. Yeah.
It's like the mafia in here.
But if
You
I
owe me money.
mafia.
You're gonna break your legs.
okay.
I didn't say anything about that. I'm just saying that's one reason you ain't been able to buy commissions is because you invested in a really nice book. At least I know where it went, and I'm happy.
Do you want it back?
What?
Do you want it back?
If you're going to give it to me, sure. If you're just going to give it to me, sure.
Gimme. If it's free, I'll take it.
Just hand it to me. Free. Do what?
I said if it's free, I'll take two.
Oh no, it's not free.
It's not. Unfortunately, it's not. I do miss it though. Like every time I was to walk in there and look where it used to be, I was just like, "Oh God!"
It's got this
It's
like
sad.
stain on the wall where it used to be at.
No, I replaced it with the facsimile edition.
There you go.
It's just not the same.
See what David says. When are you going to let Chuck Atkins write and draw Sam Saturday? He did. He gave it to me, or did you forget? You handed it to me. Y'all got to see this. This is hilarious. This is not even stuff I decided to get out.
I got this covered. Ricky just died.
I died? No, I didn't die. I'm here.
It just looks like you're actually over your head.
I'm just tired, man. I've been up since 2:00 this morning.
So, the Sam Saturn book, Chuck Atkins is a brother of a friend of mine. Now it's who just asked that question. And I think it was at Heroes. I can't remember if Dave gave it to me or if Chuck gave it himself. But he gave me this 3-ring binder. And he did a comic of Sam Saturn. He introduced a new character and everything. And this is literally like printed on copy paper and put in these plastic sleeves. And just story. This is actually really, really funny, but they're always hounding me to get him to draw something.
That is cool.
That's very cool.
That is the cool.
That is the cool.
It was funny.
Oh man.
The comma D.
What?
Comedy. comma.
Oh no, Josh's face disappeared.
Everyone excuse the glare.
It's so bright.
God
Daryl,
dang.
you bald under that hat?
No, but it's getting there. It's getting there. I'm slowly getting the island.
That's right. Commit like Ricky. Commit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Might as well just go ahead and take it off, man. Take it off. I mean, not take that off, but just the hair. Let it go.
Come and play with us.
It'll take like a day. My good friend God Tank.
One of us.
His, Instagram at One God Tank. Good dude. He does commissions too. Really good dude. Check my man out.
All right.
Yes.
We'll do that. So is there going to be any structure to this show at all, or are we just going to sit there at each other and talk about crazy?
Honestly, today is two things. One is just fun hanging out, chatting with the guys, because honestly, I am bored out of my mind for the last 2 months. And this way, because I've been
because he's been home.
That thumb twiddle.
He hasn't worked in the
My
last.
grandfather did that. He enjoyed it immensely. He'd sit in his recliner and twiddle his fingers and watch soap operas. He loved it. Fall asleep in the middle of it.
I've watched many things asleep. I really have. really have. I watched them 3-4 times.
It's funny. Like me and Daryl will start texting sometimes at like 10 o'clock in the morning, and by noon he'll drop off for like 3 hours and not say anything because he had to take an old man nap.
I did.
It's great. If I don't hear from him for a couple hours, like, yeah, he's napping.
Yep. Or he said something stupid and I had to ignore him for a while.
Oh,
which is very
say something stupid. Never.
Very rare.
I never say anything stupid.
That's legitimate. Not
legitimate. Not.
Do y'all need some time alone to work this out?
No, we're good.
You're literally in the middle, so that would make you the mediator.
I'm the monkey, the blue monkey in the middle.
The blue monkey in the middle. Yeah. I can change that.
The blue monkey in the middle.
I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this.
How many people we got on here? I can't see.
3. It's me.
No, how many people in the comment?
We got 10 people in the room.
Wow.
10 people in the room.
That's more normal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because down at the bottom it says 25 chats.
So does the people in the room have any questions? Do they have any suggestions for books?
Here you go. Here you go. Dennis Hayes. I feel like I'm in a room with a bunch of preteen girls talking on the phone.
Yep, you're right.
This is the macho firefighter guy.
Macho firefighter guy.
With a supermodel wife.
What's me? Oh, no,
that is a gigantic freaking cup, man. It's bigger than your head.
I mean, I have a larger one. You want me to go get that one?
I mean, you might as well just break out the 50-gallon barrel.
Here's my wife.
Oh, she's nice.
She just doesn't know it yet.
She doesn't know it. Don't tell her. We don't want to spoil it.
Are you a liking her?
That was fantastic.
For that. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this.
You should not be,
you should not be in control of the computer and the buttons, Daryl. It's not okay.
I can.
My show. I can do what I want.
There. I just muted you.
You're an a-hole.
Power hungry. Power hungry.
He's gone mad with power.
He's just been mad for a while at everything.
Wow, that is legitimate. Josh, will you ever do a Joe Jupiter series?
No, David, I would not. I don't even know. Who's Joe Jupiter?
Jupiter?
You're as bad as my brother.
I will say high demand on my part for sure for this Zombie Peanuts book. This needs to happen.
Man, I've showed you pictures of that book. It's not my fault.
You done showed you. Jupiter.
Joe Jupiter. Joe Jupiter. Joe Jupiter. Joe Jupiter. Joe Jupiter. Joe Jupiter. Joe Jupiter. Joe Jupiter. Joe Jupiter. Joe Jupiter. Joe Jupiter. Joe Jupiter. Joe Jupiter. Joe Jupiter. Joe Jupiter. Joe Jupiter. Joe Jupiter. Joe Jupiter. Joe Jupiter. Joe Jupiter. Joe Jupiter. Joe Jupiter. Joe Jupiter. Joe Jupiter. Joe Jupiter. Joe Jupiter. Joe Jupiter. Joe Jupiter. Joe Jupiter. Joe Jupiter. Joe Jupiter. Joe Jupiter. Joe Jupiter. Joe Jupiter. Joe Jupiter. Joe Jupiter. Joe Jupiter. Joe Jupiter. Joe Jupiter. Joe Jupiter. Joe Jupiter. Joe Jupiter. Joe Jupiter. Joe Jupiter. Joe Jupiter. Joe Jupiter. What's going to happen at a show next time, Daryl, is people going to come up and like, when are you going to do that Joe Jupiter's book?
Starring Joe Dirt.
And I'll say, read between the lines.
Third finger?
What?
The third finger?
But who's Joe Jupiter? Why would you name someone that? This is a tongue twister, right? Am I the only one?
Marvel did it for years.
Tongue twisters?
Double names.
Joe Jupiter,
like
double name?
Boom. J. Jonah Jameson.
That rolls off the tongue better than Joe Jupiter.
I mean, not really.
I guess it depends on whose tongue you're using.
I'm going to leave that comment alone. Because I know this is kind of a PG-13 show.
Is it?
PG-13.
PG-13.
Remember, you can drop the F-bomb a few times in PG-13.
Frank?
That is true.
Just
saying. Frank, speaking
you
of
just Frank, can't say the C word.
He just passed away. That makes me sad.
Cactus?
Huh?
Cactus, yeah, cactus.
Cactus.
You can't say cactus, Josh. You're going to get us fined by the FTC.
Seinfeld passed away this week.
Seinfeld? Oh.
Frank Costanza.
Oh. When I think about him, I don't think about that show.
Jerry Stiller?
Yeah. Jerry Stiller, yes.
That's a tongue.
I did not realize it was Ben Stiller's dad, and how I didn't know that. I don't.
Yeah.
I have no idea. Under a rock. That's how you don't know that.
I have so much useless knowledge about celebrities and facts and stuff, and I didn't even know that. I don't understand how.
Really, you don't, because that's a very useful stat there.
Yeah,
I guess.
Nolan, any updates on Create and Hand storylines?
I'm not the only one, thank goodness. No, other than what I've posted, which has been just images of panels.
You've probably been pretty busy the last couple weeks with like commissions and stuff too, I imagine.
Yeah, I've been super busy this week, which I guess thank everyone for helping me out with that. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Especially Daryl.
Especially Daryl.
Oh, Daryl dropped like $2,000. You didn't hear about this? See? He bought that for $2,000.
$2,000.
There's only like 10 left.
I think mine was like $4.
I know. He's an idiot. I don't know.
And again, I had to pay more.
You are my mortal enemy. I mean, why would I give
people just know they can take advantage of you, Daryl.
Pretty much what my life is.
Unfortunately, the ladies don't take advantage of him. But
oh, they do. That's why I'm poor.
Terrible.
Not one, but touche.
Daryl just chooses to be single. That's what that is.
Yeah, that's right. It's his right.
That's
his body.
That's the storyline I'm going with.
His body, his choice.
No means no.
He's saving himself for his 80 years, in his later years when he's 80 years old and doesn't actually have to like touch anybody.
Oh crap! The last thing I need to do on my bucket list.
Get a woman.
And dead silence.
I'm reading.
What are you reading?
There you go, Josh. Here's a character in your Sam Saturn annual.
Oh, he is. Wow. Apparently, I haven't read that in a while.
Apparently.
Let's pull this thing back out and see if we can find Joe Jupiter.
It's like Chris Claremont signing books and stopping and reading an entire book and then saying how good it is.
I don't remember writing
this. The book, Chris. You know what it's about.
He's a huge fan of his stuff. He really is.
Not as big a fan as his own stuff.
Oh.
Hold on. Let me make you big.
Here's Joe Jupiter. Thanks, Dave. Appreciate you helping me look like an idiot even more.
It's not that hard.
I know.
It's really not. That beard pretty much does it.
I got skills. I can make anybody look like an idiot.
Including yourself on a regular basis.
I'm like this. If you're around me, you already look like an idiot.
We're all a bunch of idiots. Look what we do with our lives. We collect comic books and action figures.
Josh, you collect action figures?
No.
That's what I thought. You collect comic books?
I do.
Yeah, I do. I used to collect figures, but I have maybe a handful now that I've kept.
What'd you keep?
Some Masters classics. I have the NECA turtles that they came out, the 4-pack.
Okay.
I have those. I think one of my kids broke Leonardo's sword.
Oh, that's terrible.
I would have to kill that child, but that's just me.
I was going to say, you need to punish that child.
Nah.
Break him.
Oh, he's broken. Don't worry. He's been broken.
Sweep the leg. Sweep the leg.
No, but I'll get statues. I don't get figures, but I'll get statues. I don't have as many as David does. He has a room full of stuff, but I think I have the 25th anniversary Hellboy from Sideshow.
Nice.
That's
nice.
It's the second night.
Not cheap.
No, they're not. That was the first one I ever bought, and then I have the King Kong statue fighting the V-Rex, that giant one they made.
Right.
I have a Rogue, and that might be it.
Do you have the Savage Land Rogue?
No.
Just regular Rogue, okay.
It's like, yeah, 90s style. The base of it is a Sentinel's hand.
That's cool.
And I'm getting a Sideshow She-Hulk.
Nice.
So
I only have the one Sideshow, but I have a bunch of statues.
It's official. I am the poor one here.
Actually, I have 2 Sideshows. My bad. I have a 6 scale I forgot about of Darth Vader.
He's so rich, he done forgot what he's got.
He's so richy, he forgot what he was.
Come on, rich boy.
I sold most of my Black Series to what was that shop in the mall called? Starport? Yeah. Starport. Do what?
I just sold those to Tim.
So I had almost a full complete set of the Black Series. I sold half of them to Starport and ended up getting store credit to get that Darth Vader 6 scale figure, statue. And then I sold the other half online. Tim bought my Legends, my new Marvel Legends I had. He bought half of those, and then a shop in up towards Harrisonburg bought the other half.
I like the old Legends better, the old Toy Biz.
That's why I sold them. I wanted to go towards just getting the Toy Biz stuff. Yummy.
Yeah. Nice.
You guys can see me?
In the world.
R2.
Have y'all had a chance to watch any movies or anything lately?
A little here, a little there. What are we looking for?
I wanted to find out if anybody's seen Bloodshot yet.
No.
Me either. I want to see it. It's out on video.
So. What? No. It's obviously great.
I mean, I've heard mixed reviews. I've heard it's pretty good. Then I've heard it's just a typical Vin Diesel flick, and that's about it. Nothing special about it.
I think they showed their hand in the trailer. There's really nothing surprising in it. But.
Right.
Man, you are just all about the plug. They showed the hand. Man.
What are we going to do?
The Sideshow She-Hulk, the new one that isn't released yet, or the old one with the purple paints?
Purple jeans.
The purple breeches.
The purple breeches. It's the new one that hasn't been released yet. I think it is actually available now because I think if you pay for it now, it ships out. So it's shipping now. It's super nice. If y'all go look up, you look up She-Hulk on Sideshow, it's the only thing that pops up.
I've seen it.
Like she's holding a taxi door, and there's like a rat eating a piece of pizza. It's great. I love it.
Wait, is that from
I haven't even got it yet.
Is that from that viral video, the rat carrying the pizza down the steps?
Probably.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's in New York. He's trying to take the pizza down to the subway. Where's that rat going?
Down to see the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, Splinter.
I gotta feed these freaking turtles. I mean, all they'll eat is
These
pizza.
damn kids are eating me out of house and home.
And I'm a rat, dagnabbit.
I just get the scraps. They get pizza. What the heck?
You know, I don't think I ever saw him eat on the show.
That's because he had to feed them. He was starving himself. Look how skinny he was.
No wonder he passed away.
He's not as picky as they are.
Yeah.
I guess he'll eat pretty much anything.
He is a rat.
Yeah. Have y'all seen the real Ghostbusters commemorative figures they got out in Walmart now?
Well, I walked into Walmart after we met up. I saw both the ones you talked about, Slimer and Stay Puft.
They're both pretty cool.
Yeah.
They have the wave that came out before that has all the 4 original guys, and that one's sold out pretty much everywhere as soon as it came out. Very, very hard to find right now.
From the cartoon.
Yeah, it's the real Ghostbusters, but they're exactly the exact replicas of the original toys. They're just, re-released them like they're doing with the Transformers stuff now.
Yeah, like they're doing with the Arkham figures too.
Well, those are a little bit of a retool, if I'm looking at the pictures correctly. That Batman looks not identical to the original.
Well, there's also the Batman one that was from Series 1. There's also the like the Vampire Batman, where he's got the big ears.
They released one of those in the Arkham series?
The Kelly Jones Batman?
Kelly Jones Batman. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did. I think it was one of the exclusives.
Did you say artist?
Yeah.
Who?
So y'all talking about toys, and I can bring it back to comics. That's right, Kelly Jones.
Kelly Jones.
Kelly Jones. I think this should be a T-shirt. Kelly Jones.
Did you like Red Rain?
Batman. Red Rain? No.
Yeah. Batman Red Rain.
I don't think I read that one.
I was really confused with what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about now.
It's the Vampire Batman story.
Okay. Yeah.
It's awesome.
They had the foil covers when they came out a couple years ago.
They had Red Rain, and then it was another one that came out after that. It's a different. I can't remember for the life of me what it's called.
Is it rain as in rain over things, or rain?
Rain, RAIN. Yes. Red Rain, like
red rum.
The color red. Red rum. Red rum. Red rum. I just watched that like
Dennis
2
needs
weeks
to
ago.
get that one, the red rum one. That face, that's a good one.
Don't tell Dennis.
Josh, when you do it, you look like a pirate.
Red rum.
Josh looks like a pirate a lot.
Josh.
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 Josh the Amish pirate.
Hi, laddie. We're going after the booty.
Okay. Favorite character.
Raid that barn, matey. What?
Favorite character. Go.
Wolverine.
Favorite character in what? Comics, books, movies?
Favorite character.
I mean, that's a broad question.
There you go.
Very broad question. I was thinking comics, but yeah, Wolverine in comics.
Yeah, I say Wolverine in comics. Gandalf.
Don't steal his answer. You can think on your own.
We could also like the same thing.
You don't want to like Marvel
Yours
stuff.
is Harley Quinn. Who knew?
No, it's Harlequin.
Harlequin.
It's the nanner the Batman.
I stand corrected.
I do like Juniper.
Batman.
Juniper is also a great character.
Who? Joe Jupiter?
Juniper. You don't know Juniper? Let me see if I got that book right on. Yeah. I still got a bunch of books.
Pull this out of my rear.
From when I was on Comic Gories and I failed miserably at it.
Well,
Okay, good job.
That was one of the most epic fails ever, and I can't imagine anyone ever doing worse on that show than I did. I was very proud.
To beat you with that.
But did you do it in quiet, dignity, and grace?
Nope, you know me. Come on. Be right back. And it won't be quietly or dignity or grace.
Yeah, I was really hoping he was going to fart when he got up.
Did you hear the cracking?
What's with the Cavaliers Catwoman poster?
He's got a thing for UVA. I don't know.
Yeah, but how did they combine the two?
Copyright infringement.
Or is it no? It's a poster and that's a little flag. Okay,
that's a flag. Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
How long did it take you to figure that out?
10 seconds.
Daryl, did you turn into the Invisible Man?
Let me just say this. This is why I failed at Comic Wars, because I can't find the books.
Maybe if they were organized.
But I unorganized them for the stupid show.
The stupid show.
All this time you've been stuck in your house and you couldn't organize your books.
That's what I'm saying.
Right?
I was just talking to him about that other day. I was like, you've been in the house for 2 months and you ain't organized your books yet?
I had them all organized and I had to unorganize them for the show. There's Juniper.
Oh, from Crosswind.
Yes, from Crosswind. Juniper.
Yeah. Cat Stags.
Cat Stags.
Was a really good book. I read the first couple issues. I did enjoy it.
It's very, very good.
She's a good artist, too.
Very good artist.
Mm-hmm.
She's a big fan of me.
Everyone is.
Yeah. He at least lie about it.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to jet in like 10 minutes. I need to call my daughter.
Did you guys watch the Harley Quinn TV show?
No.
With Kelly the Cuoco.
No.
Voicing Harley.
You said it was terrible.
That was pretty bad. But I think the biggest thing for me, I just cannot get over that voice. It's awful.
What's the voice sound like?
It sounds like Kelly Cuoco playing Harley Quinn.
The girl from Big Bang Theory.
Oh.
Yeah, Penny.
Oh.
Penny. Yeah.
It's like you're not Harley Quinn. But then again, the girl that played Bernadette played Harley Quinn in a movie, in an animated movie.
She did.
And I guess Amy Farrah Fowler's next.
No, they're going to go after Darlene. What's her name?
From Roseanne.
Yeah, Big Bang Theory. She was on there. I can't remember who she played on the show.
That girl.
That girl, yeah. She played that girl. That was her name in the credits. That girl.
Actually, that was an old TV show, but you know.
That girl?
That girl.
I thought it was a new girl.
No, that's a different show.
Oh.
I think it was Mary Tyler Moore played that girl way back in the day.
Oh, yeah. God, you are old.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't that girl reruns.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Oh, no. Paul Newman's going to have my legs broke.
Back in my day, we used to just sock them in the mouth and then kiss them, and they loved it.
All right. Artist.
Oh, Lord.
Who's your favorite artist?
Gosh, man.
I narrowed it down this time for you. Come on. Last time
who's your favorite character?
Okay, so Dennis Hayes just sent me a screenshot of that face I made with the guineas.
I believe I just got one too.
Oh, no.
I didn't get one.
Oh, you're so yesterday.
Oh, no, this is not from the guineas. This is from like 15 minutes ago when I was screaming. I don't know what that was about. Great. Awesome.
It's 2008. You're 2000 late. Like that piece.
Oh, jeez.
Harley Quinn. We all know my favorite's Harley. We all know that. That's a given.
Yeah. So now you answer your question.
Favorite artist.
Favorite artist.
Josh, you go first this time.
Josh Ginter is my favorite artist.
Yeah, Josh, you get to go first.
I'm my own favorite artist.
There you go.
You go on this guy.
Promotion at its best.
My favorite artist is Vincent Van Gogh.
I can't hear you. What?
Turn your head the other way.
Oh,
Who's the good here?
like, let me pick it up. What'd you say? It's I have to go with old Alex Ross, I reckon. Second, Josh Ginter.
It's a toss-up for me between Jim Lee and McFarlane because both of those artists for me like changed comics. When I first started getting into them, it was right before they switched over and started doing Image. So all through X-Men, Wolverine, and then of course, Amazing Spider-Man when they started doing all that Marvel stuff. It got me excited for comics again because it was different. It was art styles I hadn't seen before. So it really pushed me into wanting to collect. They're a big reason I started collecting comics.
Yeah, I will agree with that.
Correct, by the way.
Yeah, Jim Lee made me collect books.
Right.
He made you collect them?
He made me.
Yeah.
Let me get the doll. I'll show you where he made it. And then Adam Kubert.
Yep. Kubert, yep. And Silvestri.
The new Wolverine is awesome.
Who's that?
The new Wolverine book that Adam's working on is amazing. It actually feels like 1 and 2 Wolverine. It's really good.
The problem I'm having with it is I can't get myself invested because I know it's not really Wolverine. Because Wolverine's dead.
Comic podcast questions.
The reason these is just because we're having fun, just blah blah. But Saturdays we're going to have an actual podcast with structure. Really, today was just to see if it's going to work out real well. To be honest with you, and I picked the 2 biggest losers I could find.
Daryl's going to have a script for Saturday that everybody has to adhere to, or they're going to be fired from the podcast.
I think Batman 66 is amazing. You can put the gun.
Harley Quinn is the best female character ever.
She was not in any Batman movies.
That line, "Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb," is Oscar material.
Tell you what, you're nailing it.
Thank you.
Nailing it. Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Maybe I should be an artist. Maybe I should be an actor.
But if we want to go, like, we're talking about favorite artists, if you want to go with like underground, well, not really underground, but people who didn't really get to be huge mainstream, J.O. Barr is probably one of my all-time favorites. Absolutely love his stuff. I mean, not just Crow, anything he's ever put pencil to paper to has been just outstanding in my book.
He hasn't really done a lot, though.
He hasn't, but I've come across like a lot of stuff that he's done commissions for people other than the Crow, and he just nails it. His style to me is amazing. It's simple. I mean, it's nothing complicated whatsoever, but I just love his use of light versus dark. That's kind of how
I just read The Crow probably 2 or 3 weeks ago, and
right.
I love seeing his progression from where he starts to where he ends.
Yeah.
And then even in between, like, he has so many different styles in that book.
Mm-hmm.
He'll have pinups that are fully rendered pieces of artwork, and then, he goes off into another thing. It's just like, almost like he's possessed. There's different styles to him. That's just downright amazing.
Yeah, I think it's pretty awesome. I love it. Yeah, if you read his first 4 issues he put out, and then you go into like the Pain and Love books and stuff like that, completely different styles. Yeah, they look not similar at all, but they're great. Love them.
That boy good.
That boy good.
That boy good.
That boy good. That boy good.
All right, like
Hercules.
Honestly, I'm a big fan of Alex Garner. Alex Garner. I love his work.
Yeah.
He does really, really good.
Really, really good.
What do you like about it?
He can draw.
He make pretty pictures.
He does make pretty pictures. Wait a minute. You know what? There you go.
I just grabbed this one out. Look at this.
There you go.
Ripping and tearing.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah,
I love
it doesn't work.
Because I upside down, and I still have an amazing piece of art. That is phenomenal artwork there.
And if you turn it to the side,
Yeah,
it looks like crap.
it's beautiful. It's like a Siamese twin separating.
If you tilt it backwards a little bit, it gets a glare and you can't see shit.
There's the back of it. See, you're right. The back.
Oh, that's super hot.
The
Oh,
back
man.
does suck.
What did y'all think about Green Lantern? Just out of
You know what
curiosity,
we think about Green Lantern?
what did you think about Green Lantern the movie? And what's your honest opinion?
I thought it wasn't all that bad. Everyone else beats the crap out of it.
It was the last Starfighter, but with Green Lantern.
Which I love the Last Starfighter.
Think about
I
it.
did
It is
too.
the plot from Last Starfighter.
It was very much the last Starfighter.
Other
But
than he wasn't playing a video game and got recruited.
I actually really liked Green Lantern, except I mean the majority of the movie was crap, but
But I liked it.
But I liked it because I feel like it had a lot of potential. It really did. They could have done a lot of awesome things with it. Like their character work was great. Sinestro looked awesome.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Yeah, and then you had a lot of good visuals for when they were like. I can't remember the what's the planet's name that they were on. He was training on. It escapes me. Green Lantern Planet, whatever it's called.
The Green Lantern Planet.
The Green Lantern Planet.
Earth
But I mean, visually, it was a great movie. I mean, it had some awesome effects. But as it is with every Ryan Reynolds movie that he played in, up until Deadpool, he was trying to be Deadpool. That's pretty much all it was. Like he was Green Lantern Deadpool.
Well, he's just being himself. That's Ryan Reynolds. That's the way.
All
I know.
It's
I
two
know.
men, a girl at a pizza place, and Deadpool.
I love that show.
Two Guys, a Girl, and a Pizza Place was great. And then they changed the name and it pissed me off. So just
Yeah.
two guys and a
And then,
girl.
and then you got Van Wilder. Oh man, Van Wilder
Wilder's
is
great.
hands down
Yeah.
the best college comedy movie ever.
I don't know. Road Trip was better.
Second to Animal House.
Road Trip was much better.
I liked what was it, Euro Trip? I like that.
Euro Trip was decent. The Road Trip was the
Like
best.
a whole country with like 75 cents.
Did y'all see Road Trip?
Is that the one?
maybe?
That's the one that had the weird guy. What's his name? He was narrating the story. Crap.
Ricky Terry?
Tom.
Tom Green.
Tom Green. Yes.
I literally said Tom Green like 5 minutes ago.
Sorry. Yeah. It had Tom Green in it. He was narrating the story. He was doing the college tour, and he was telling the people about him and his epic friends and what they went through on this epic road trip or whatever. Even though he didn't go on the road trip, he just was telling their story. It was a great movie. I enjoyed it thoroughly. Animal House is forever number one. I agree with you, Dennis.
It is. Food fight!
Can you
That's
guess
up
what
there
it
with
is?
Porky's for sure. All right, my friends. Well, I'm gonna get off here so I can call my daughter.
Yeah, you go get off.
No, thank you. But I appreciate you giving me permission.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
All
right, knuckleheads.
Writing and triple printed.
What?
I said you need that in writing and triple printed. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, and I need to have it notarized as well.
Get a notary.
Get a notary. All right, guys. Y'all have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.
About that meal up.
It's like Southwestern Virginia's way of saying goodbye. Bye.
Bye.
See you later. Get out of my house.
Toodles.
Eating all my food. I hate you. Don't make me get the guns out.
Oh, different gun? It's like this. They shake. All right. See, we've been over like an hour and 15 minutes.
I know.
And we haven't
done nothing.
This is Seinfeld the podcast. It's a podcast about nothing.
9 years of nothing. Oh.
What you got to plug today?
What, for me or for what?
For you. What do you got to plug?
I mean, other than what we showed, can you pick up that Mr. Olin Fox again? Because I don't have one made.
I got to do this?
Yes.
I'm the plugger. Which one? You want the limited edition?
Yeah, the limited.
Ooh, limited edition.
So that's the latest zine. It has a limited edition cover that has been handmade by the finest hands in China, corona free. And then you have the regular edition.
It was made by one of these hands.
Yeah, one of those hands. Missing a thumb. So that's the latest one. If you want one, just contact me on Facebook and go to facebook.com/Josh Ginter Art, or you can look me up on Instagram at Balloon, BULUN 82.
Now I know what that said because I had no idea what that said.
That was a gamer tag I used to have, and hopefully David will not tell you the full story in the comments. I basically had to shorten it to Balloon, so because no one could say my actual gamer tag.
BULUN 82.
Yep.
Nice. Are any of these still available?
Yeah, all the comics on that we showed
front.
tonight are it's upside down.
Yeah.
All the comics are available.
And sketches.
Yeah, sketches commission. I've been doing that all week because I've been on furlough, I guess is the technical term for it.
You escaped from prison.
Yeah. Alcatraz. I had to kill Clint Eastwood to get out. And that's the regular. You were on top of it, man.
And these are not personalized.
No, only the limited edition.
Straight into story, but I will not tell you about the story.
Yeah, you shouldn't. You really shouldn't.
Spoiler alert.
Spoilers. But yeah, that's for me. That's all I want to tag. But I do have a few things I wanted to show, if you don't mind.
Show.
All right.
Are you gonna tell too, or just show?
I will tell as well.
Nice.
Since I am like a small press guy, I wanted to share some people I buy books from. And this first one is these books right here are by a guy named Duane Bellenger. And he and I went to animation school together. And these are little zines that he does. He's at Heroes every year, except for this year, obviously. And his art style, I tell him it's like Mickey Mouse on acid. And I mean, he has quite a few. I'm not sure if he still has all these or not. But his latest one from last year came in this manila envelope. And it's a zine and here's a sticker. And then came with the zine. And this is all Dungeons and Dragons themed. And it even came with this little cool dice holder pouch. And actually comes with some dice. So he's one of those guys that inspires me as far as underground and small press comics go.
That's cool.
And he's very active. I mean, he's put out more books than I have. I've actually feel bad because I'm like, oh man, I suck. I haven't put out nearly as many books.
How do you actually come up with ideas and stuff?
Huh?
How do you like come up with an idea for something?
It just pops in your head. I mean, pops in your head, and if you're like me and you can't remember things, you write it down, and then you forget where you wrote it down at.
So I have the greatest story ever, but I can't draw.
Exactly. Another guy.
If only I knew an artist to help me with this.
Yeah, only. Oh, and Duane lives in North Carolina, I believe, in Hickory. So he is always at the Hero Show, the mini-con. He'll be there as well. This next guy is Daniel White. He's from New York. He does. I'm not sure if this is appropriate. No, it's fine. He does artwork like this. He's an amazing artist up in New York. He has a few zines. I'm actually getting one in the mail sometime this week or next week. Does amazing commissions. I have a Fantastic Four from him. He's done a series of Shining portraits that we just completed not too long ago. Check him out. I think his Bird's something. I'll let you know, Daryl, and you can put it in the comments later.
The art on the inside of that looked amazing.
Oh yeah, and that stuff's pretty old. I mean, he gets better and better as he goes along. And then there's this Bubble Zine. This is actually the Free Comic Book Day edition. This is issue 6.5, and this is just a small comic zine that's for fans of comics and manga, and it's just all black and white. It's like a little mini magazine. The actual magazines themselves are a lot bigger, and they just have different interviews and whatnot. This one, if any of y'all know this guy, Jason Hamlin, he is a comic dealer that delves in a lot of underground and hard to find books that majority of the time we don't even know about, but he does. So there's I guess an interview in here or a list of his collection. And Bubbles is based up in Richmond. So go to bubblezines.com, I believe is what the website is, and support the guy. I mean, the magazines are $6. They're probably about 20 to 40 pages long. So it's a, decent reads. It'll take you a while to get through it. And there's 6 issues out.
Sweet. Is he does a lot of the shows? Been to Roanoke a couple times?
He's been to Roanoke 2 or 3 times.
Or Chris?
He's usually at Garby's shows.
Yeah.
Real tall guy.
Yeah. He's got a huge background, tons of old books.
Yeah. Not old books, but he has a plethora of books.
Ooh, plethora. I didn't even know such words.
And then lastly, I want to plug Micah. And Micah's changed his last name. He first started out as Micah Accord and then went to Micah Quinn. So I'm not sure exactly what his last name is, but this was his first comic he did, Rednecks in Space. And Micah is from Floyd, Virginia. And he's done all this stuff on his own. He's currently, I think he's going to SCAD remotely. But Rednecks in Space was one of his first books. And it is literally what it is, Rednecks in Space. And then he does these smaller zines, probably a little smaller or a little bit bigger than what I have. But Punk Monkey and Chandler and Ollie. These are more recent stuff. One of my favorites is actually this book, Mr. Creepy. And it's just, it's a funny and oddly creepy book. But if you ever see Micah, ask him for Mr. Creepy, because I would buy multiple copies and send this to people as gifts, because I love this book. It is so fun. The story is so simple. His art is clean. It's amazing looking. It's kind of like a Penny Arcade almost. And then his latest one is Sugar High, which is also a darkly comedic book. And this one's actually full colored. And he has his writing partner, I'm going to probably butcher his name wrong, Gerald C. wrote this story. And I'm not going to go any further than that, but it's an amazing book. Local guys, you need to help them out, because us small press dudes, we don't make a lot of money. We do it because we love it, not because we want to become millionaires. So support it.
He would turn down millions of dollars.
Yeah, we're not going to turn out millions of dollars.
I heard that. He said he's turning it down. That looks like some great stuff too. Rednecks in Space. That just sounds like something I would love.
Oh yeah, all these books, man. You dig.
Nice. Yeah. Tell Micah you want to see Mr. Creepy. I was like, did he just say that? Yeah. Mr. Creepy.
Mr. Creepy.
It sounds so fun. I want to see these. I want to read these. So, message me where I can find those, and I'll put them down in the comments too.
Yeah.
So that way we can find all this good stuff.
Word.
Like the good stuff.
I need the good stuff.
Scratch that figure itch. Oop, I just trademark infringement on the Major Wrestling Podcast. My bad.
Oh man.
Don't come
I'm
out.
not affiliated with this man. This man.
Yeah. Ricky's gone.
Yeah. You were outnumbered by the bald men now. Now we're equals.
Yeah, I'm like the nearly bald.
Nearly bald.
That would be a great comic book, Attack of the Nearly Bald.
Oh man.
It's a true story based on an idiot.
Hi guys.
Hey, it's me. It's Daryl. All right, well, we're gonna get ready to check out now. Saturday, we're gonna be ranking the Batman movies, which I'm excited for that. We were gonna do this past week the Star Wars for Star Wars Day, but I didn't. So we're gonna do that in a couple of weeks. The reason is
I'm good.
he's old. He
amongst yourselves.
he injured himself breathing.
I hit my knee on my art table.
Oh, the art table.
This is an art table.
See,
A broken one at that.
Saturday the 23rd, I think we're going to do Star Wars. And the reason we're going to do them that day is because the original movies come out on May 20. Was it May? May 25th?
Something like, yeah.
And question. You know this. Well, you might not know because you're a wee baby now that I'm thinking about it. You know, Star Wars, when it first came out, it was just called Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
When Empire come back out, when did they start putting them by numbers yet?
When the Empire come back out?
When the Empire done come out.
What's the question?
When Empire came out, did they start using numbers? Or did they start that when they brought out the prequels? Because my thought is they brought out the prequels that they start putting numbers on them.
I thought, well, it's either Empire or Return, right?
I don't think they put the numbers out until they did the prequels, episodes 1, 2, and 3, and then they named the other ones 4, 5, and 6.
If Nolan or Jackie are still on, Jackie would know if she's still on. She's the uber Star Wars nerd.
Bonafide said, I think it was the prequels. Only thing about Sugar High, scared our kids.
I'm a terrible father.
Called out
by my wife.
Dun, dun, dun. She's not your number one fan?
No.
Wow.
She doesn't like my stuff. She hates it.
I can see that.
She thinks it's juvenile, and juvenile is probably the best word for it.
Empire had a number.
She likes Sugar High. I don't know why.
The what?
She didn't like Sugar High. I don't know why.
Maybe I don't know. I haven't read it. I can't tell you.
I know, right?
It looked great to me.
It looks great. Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see here. There you go.
Go to bed, woman. It is past your bedtime.
You're my number one, a guy.
Remember, you're my number one guy.
Yes, Bob, sir. One of the greatest characters in cinema history.
Bob Gunn.
My favorite, he just was. I was like, that is so epic.
What you read?
Like I can read. The original New Hope didn't have a number 4 until it was re-released in the 80s, I believe.
So when Empire came out.
Mm-hmm. So they called it 4.
Well, I think it had to deal with like the old movie serials where they were episodic. You'd go into the movies and there'd be an episodic short, and maybe Lucas came in on one in the middle of the story, so he kind of had that idea of jumping into this story in the middle of it instead of telling it from the beginning. And everybody whined and cried, and we're like, we want to see the beginning. And so we got what we wanted.
Spoiler alert, they were disappointed. Worst green screen ever.
No, Sin City has the worst green screen ever.
That's a great movie.
It is a good movie, but I watched it recently with my wife, and I'm like, this does not hold up. Doesn't hold up.
You know, one that didn't hold up for me was The Matrix.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Phantom Menace. The Matrix. What didn't hold up for The Matrix?
It just, with so much technology where it's come to now, I just felt like it just looks old and dated.
What is old and dated? It came out, 97?
Gone with the Wind still looks amazing.
Yeah. But that was with they had skilled cinematographers. This is the Wachowski daughters, sisters, whatever they are now.
It's the daughter, sister's friend's neighbor. Who knew a guy?
Pet dog.
He's like, who knew a guy that
Who
did
thinks
it?
it's a cat? Oh, we are going to get in so much trouble for this.
But one day we're going to do a podcast on that kind of stuff because that sounds fun to me. Movies that held up, movies that didn't hold up.
Yeah, but Sin City, visually, it doesn't hold up. Even the dialogue it's Frank Miller dialogue, so it's kind of not great to begin with, but it fits well. It fits well in a comic. Frank Miller's dialogue fits well in a comic. In a movie format style, it doesn't flow well. It's kind of clunky.
The word we like to use is epic, but okay. Clunky, epic, same thing. I thought it was really good myself, but I haven't watched it in a while. Maybe if I go back and watch it, I'll be like, man, that sure is clunky.
You should. It's on Netflix. Watch it.
Wow. Are you sponsored now by the flicks?
Hey, look, I say Netflix, and
he said
the podcast is instantly #1 on YouTube. Think about it.
Nah. All right. Let's see. Anything else to plug today? Because I got nothing else other than 2 podcasts coming up.
Nope.
Maybe throw another one in there just because I can.
Well, you do that.
Maybe
Am I invited to one of these podcasts?
If you feel inclined.
If I feel
again, we got Batman Saturday.
Billy invited me to the Batman one, but is it his podcast or your podcast? Huh?
I've invited like 50 people. I was like, I'll be there, but I know most of them will not show up. So
it's going to be yours, not Bill's podcast.
No, it's mine. Yeah, it's mine.
Okay.
Hey, he can't do no podcasting.
What time on Saturday are you doing it?
We're gonna see when Billy can do it, and because I don't know. Sometimes he might have to work, sometimes he won't. So yeah. My is hopefully around 8:00.
Okay,
that's my thought. But we should talk about this some other time, not in the middle of this epic podcast.
I thought it was the end of it.
We got another 2 hours, and it's easy.
What?
Oh, no one says. Here we go.
There you go.
Well, legitimately, normally I have 3 viewers, and I'm actually one of those on a different account. So there you go. There you go. As a great man once said, if I had feelings, that would have hurt.
Oh,
it's a good thing I don't.
And he goes and cries himself to sleep.
It's all fetal position. Leave me alone. I got my water. That's all I need.
And this lamp.
And this cell phone. The jerk still holds up.
Oh, definitely. Hands down, still holds up.
I mean, when he's working at the gas station and they start shooting those cans of oil, They're shooting at the cans.
He hates the cans. Get away from the cans.
She touched my special purpose.
My favorite is when Bernadette comes up to him. He's like, have you seen a kid running around here with a t-shirt that says shithead on it?
Oh, Bernadette Peters. Oh, that's so good.
Or when she plays the trumpet.
I don't have children. I don't know what this is about.
Hi, children. Which is odd because I thought they were in the other room. How are they saying hi to me?
They didn't.
They didn't. Ooh.
All right.
Dad, we just heard you say a curse word.
Well, you got to go get out that Nerf gun and shoot them.
Word.
And just for the record, one video I did see, you shot the child like 5 times. And he just kept running.
Yeah. We actually had a Nerf gun fight with my dad Sunday, and I beamed him right in the nose. I wish I had that one on camera.
That would have been awesome.
It was just the two of us standing probably 5 feet away from each other, just shooting as fast as we could. All the kids are just standing around like, shoot me, shoot me. Like, no, I'm shooting my old man.
I'm shooting my least favorite son.
Oh. At least that was the first one.
Man, it would have been really bad if you were the only one. Like, wait, least favorite, I'm the only one. What?
Wait a second. Dad, you're not telling us something?
My brother's in the other room.
My brother's in the other room. I want to say what the lie do.
No, because originally it was the wife, and now she's saying the brother's in the other room. And I'm assuming she's talking about you.
My brother?
Plot twist.
Keep it in
I just got Shyamalan at the end of the movie. Anywho.
You want to know my story? I was born a poor black child.
You might want to explain.
It's from the movie The Jerk.
There you go. Great movie.
Great movie.
Anywho, we go shut it down now before we get any dumber. Anything else? He's frozen. He's dead.
Nothing else, man. I appreciate you letting me come on here.
Yeah. I hope you had fun and it was good times.
It was good times.
I have good times.
Wish it was more structured.
Again, this was for fun. The
Okay.
structure will come in the future, Jack.
You're an A1 nutcase and Grissom knows it.
Anyway, that's all I got. And you guys have an incredible day.